Good evening, friends. My name is Dragan. I'm the co-founder of Oveit, and tonight I want to tell you a little bit about the future of live commerce in a project that is called Oveit.x. As you'll find out by the end of the presentation, you are the big part in the beginning of this project. But before I go any further, I would like to tell you a little story about these guys. So who here is a fan of the Red Hot Chili Peppers? I am. Well, as a fan, you probably know that they don't tour Europe too much. And at some point in the past, a few years ago, they decided they would go to Europe. Not only would they go to Europe, they would go to my hometown, Bucharest. Bucharest, not Budapest. I was super psyched about it. Actually, when the tickets went on sale, 1 year prior to the event, I was staying late up at night, refreshing the page, waiting for the tickets to go online. Once they went on sale, I added my credit card, added my address, and purchased them. And at that point, absolutely nothing happened. Because at that time, tickets were physically shaped. They would come in the mailbox, and they would be physically delivered to you. They kind of look like this, but this is not my ticket. You'll soon find out why. They arrived in the email. They were in a white envelope. There were two beautifully designed tickets, one for me and one for my girlfriend, which is now my wife. She's pretty important in this story. Once I got the tickets, I started thinking, what am I going to do with these tickets? Where am I going to place them? How can I not lose them? I'm not very well organized with my stuff, so I thought, I have the solution. I will give it to my girlfriend. She'll know what to do with them. She took them, placed them real well, and that was it. Time went by, the months went by. It was 3 months, then 2 months. The event was closing in, billboards showed up throughout the city. Red Hot Chili Peppers was coming into town. And then there was 1 week left, and one day. In the evening, prior to the event happening, I called all of my friends, discussing how are we going to get to the stadium? What are we going to do there? What are they going to sing? And in the day of the event, we got dressed, got in the car. Oh, we forgot the tickets. We come back in the apartment. We go to the place where we place the tickets, and guess what? There was no ticket. 2 hours in, after turning the whole house upside down, after turning each book that we had in our library, after opening all of the boxes, checking all of the places, checking all nooks and crannies, we finally accepted the truth. My girlfriend wasn't organized either. And we will not go to the event. Those tickets were never found. In fact, I did find something that day, which led me to to become a part of Oveit. I found a motivation to create a much, much better ticket. And the first thing we did at Oveit was turn those tickets from physical to electronic, because we wanted no one else to lose their tickets again. But it was not only that. We allowed event organizers to accept payments all around the world, from fiat to cryptocurrencies, accept payments instantly, and allow people in. And then we thought, can we do more than that? Because we discussed with first hundreds, and then thousands, and then tens of thousands of event planners, and seen what they are doing with our software. And we wanted to take it to the next level. So we created something new. We created separate access per days. We created subscriptions, and then it clicked. We can add things on top of tickets. We can add non-fungible benefits. And at that point, we created something in that ticket that created every ticket to be unique, and each one of the people that purchased the ticket can create their own set of benefits and add-ons. But we thought, this is not enough. Can we push this even further? Can we do more things with the ticket? And we focused on a specific subset of events that were working with us. Those events were festivals. And what we noticed at festivals is that they had very long queues. Why was that happening? turns out that if you have more than 7,000 people in one place, the cell phone connection, a cell phone connection tends to fail. And when that does, POSs cannot accept credit card payments anymore. Cash is not much better, especially after you had your third beer. So we decided we're going to do something with our tickets. We're going to turn them into payment methods in festivals, just the hardest, most complicated place you could think of. And what we decided, we're going to take on the next festival that was coming to use our technology, and we're going to deploy our ticketing payment technology on that spot. And this is how that place looked like. It was literally a deserted island in the middle of nowhere with no electricity, no internet connection, no nothing. And I know what you're thinking. No, it was not the Fire Festival, and Jarul was not involved. And this is a part of our team sailing towards that island. Please notice the shady the shady sailor in the back taking us to the island. But when we did this, something unexpected happened. It worked. This is actually a photo from that festival. And what was amazing is that you had no cell phone connection, you could not call anyone, you could not post anything on social media, but payments went on instantly. It might have been the funny smoke on the island, but people were mesmerized by the technology. So it was so popular that we took it all the way from Hangzhou, China, to Austin, Texas, and basically in the next years we scaled it all across the world. But there was still something missing. It was this invisible wall there that we couldn't pass through. Tickets had some key issues that we hadn't yet solved. First of all, they were replicable. You could buy a ticket, send it to 10 people, and they could all try to get into the event. And the key word is try, because the system would allow only the first person to get in. This obviously caused a lot of tension between event goers and concert organizers, which led to number 2. Ticketed resale basically was banned, even though the secondary market for tickets is 1/3 of the total ticket market. One other issue that we noticed with ticket is that it's a one-way communication medium. I send you the ticket because you paid me, and that's it. There's no more communication, which is obviously an issue. Number 4, there is no after party. Not here. There is an after party here. But with tickets, once the events are done, they're basically useless. So we decided we want to change this. And we worked hard with a lot of people trying to find a solution. And then something happened. An event that you might remember, because I certainly do. I was in the island of Madeira in February 2020 when I heard about COVID. We were researching, deploying our technology to hotel resorts in Madeira and Brazil. We wanted to scale this technology to other industries. We were working with our partners in Japan, in Tokyo, for the Olympic Games. That was February 2020. And then March 2020 came around. Everything stopped. There was no more festival. There was no more conference. There was no more traveling. There was nothing. 98% of our business went away. We didn't actually think we're going to have a business. We didn't think that there are ever going to be festivals or live events or traveling in the near future. So we did what we always did when we ran into trouble. We continued to build. And there was two things that we focused on, two key projects. One was hybrid events. How can we bring people together even though they cannot be together? And we decided we're going to do that through hybrid events, online streamed events. The second one was a special project. In that project, we brought everything that we have developed in the past, access control, benefits, add-ons, payments in one place together with the magic of blockchain. It took us 18 months to develop it, and in December 2021, we launched our first NFT tickets sale. But the funny thing is, it was launched here, not just here in Paris, but here at the Palais Brongniart. At the Paris Blockchain Summit. And what you see in the back is our very first NFT ticket. We didn't know if it's going to work, whether people are going to like it or they're going to use it, but to our surprise, it took off and it spread like wildfire. From Australia to the United States, from Latin America to India, from conferences to concerts to sports events, even tourism was now using NFT tickets. And by now, I literally mean now, this year. And we wondered, why? I mean, if you screw up, you know why you screwed up. If something happens, like the pandemic, you know why everything stopped. But why did it work? It turns out, NFT tickets solve all of the issues that we noticed in traditional tickets. They are secure as hell. Once you send them to someone else or you sell them to someone else, they stay with that person. They left the initial owner. Everything is transparent, everything is safe, anyone can contribute to the system. Which leads to number two, they open what is now the largest market, the largest untapped market in live experiences, the secondary market, which went from gray to totally legitimate. And to get a sense of how large that market is and how much of a change this is, the total market for concert and sports tickets in the US is $70 billion. We believe the secondary market, the secondary NFT ticketing market, is double that. Which basically leads to number three, NFT tickets are transforming the way artists and athletes are connecting with their fans, how travel destinations are connecting with their visitors, and in this case, with NFT tickets, not only is there an after party, the party never stops. With NFT tickets, once they're minted, they're forever yours. They're basically your next generation membership card. But what is more important, and we believe that at this time, this is the most important part of NFT tickets, is the fact that NFT tickets are bringing people together. In a time when so many forces are trying to rip us apart, NFT tickets are bringing us together. And today, in the same place where the story has started, in the same place where we minted our first NFT ticket, we are bringing this technology to a blockchain we all love and admire. Today we're announcing the partnership between MultiversX and Oveit.